How you feeling? Another morning on the porch. And guess what? Raining. It's raining. It's dark. It's cold, and it's raining. What do you do when it rains? You run and you go inside and jump in the bed and get under that blanket and try to wait it out. What do you do when it rains? I remember my wife and I we took a long drive to Yosemite. Yosemite Park is a national park here in California, and it was a little bit cold, but you expect that when you go to the mountains. And we drove up to Yosemite, and we had we look at the weather, and it didn't look like it was going to rain, but that particular day it started to rain. And as we were driving, it was just drizzling a little bit. So we took this long drive. It's raining, but we're going to continue on our journey, and we're going to get to Yosemite. But when we got to Yosemite, it started raining harder and harder. And remember us just kind of deciding whether we're going to turn around. And we decided that we were going forward. So we said, all right, and we were camping out. So set up the tent and I tried to set up the tent, and the water is taking all my equipment away, and I'm struggling out there in the rain and it's cold, and my wife is in the car and she's basically waiting for things to kind of settle down. And I'm looking around me, and the campers are starting to pack up, except for a few that were prepared for the rain. So I finally got the tent up. I was able to find a space where I can get a fire going, and we enjoyed a beautiful time in the rain, in the cold. And the crazy thing is, I was able to put together a wonderful time, not only just like out in the rain, but I was able to find a level of peace in the rain, peace in the cold. And I don't know what it was, but was able to actually have one of the best sleeps that I was able to ever find, and it was in the rain. So I wonder for you today, like, what do you do when it rains? Are you able to find a level of peace in the rain, or is it something that you feel like you need to run from? Because it's going to rain. There's times when things are just going to go left for you. It's going to go wrong unexpectedly, and sometimes when it rains, it pours. So what are you going to do when it rains? Are you prepared for the rain? That's one thing. Are you prepared for when those things go wrong for you, mentally and spiritually? As you go on your journey and you take that step forward to hopefully design your life around the things that you enjoy and you love, it's going to rain sometimes. And when it rains, be prepared mentally to move forward and not turn and run, but to be able to rejoice when it rains. My daughter, she loves the rain. When it rains, she wants to put her boots on and go out there and stomp and jump in the rain. And you see other people, they're running from the rain. Don't run from the rain. It's going to happen. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but just the raindrops just gives you a certain level of peace if you can concentrate and focus. So the rain is not something that you want to run from. It's a time to rejoice. And that time when we were in Yosemite, although it was cold, although it was raining, it was a beautiful time, and we were able to rejoice in that rain and have a wonderful time together. So for you, I want you to think about the rain when it does come. Get prepared, get your jacket together, make sure you have your tent, have all the tools that you need, but be prepared for the rain and know that it's going to come. That's just a fact of life. It's going to rain, but just also embrace the rain as something that is a beautiful thing. Although it's cold and dark, the flowers and the trees and the birds, they're enjoying the rain. The birds in the morning, they're going to be dancing in the rain. The trees and the seeds that are planted are going to grow from the rain. And just like you plant the seed, that whatever that seed is, whatever that beautiful thing is that you have, and you've planted that seed, as long as you're willing to nurture that seed, man, something beautiful can come out of it. A rose from concrete. So This morning, I'm thinking about the rain. It's not necessarily what I wanted to talk to you about, but it's raining, and I thought it was appropriate. So I wish for you peace. I wish for you. I hope that it actually rains for you, so that you know and you embrace and you can actually encounter what it feels like when it rains, so that you can bounce back the right way. So design your life. Remember that you are a champion, and as long as you believe it, as long as you know that it's possible, even when it rains, you stand up like a champion and shine like a sun. Design your life. Peace. And let me get out the rain. I'll talk to you. Peace now. Enjoy your day.